Hi guys, welcome to the first official video for Talk to Tay. So this is going to be a very basic introduction video and get to know me video. I'm just going to share like 5 quick facts about myself in this video, and then also just tell you guys a little bit about what I'm going to be doing with this channel and with this page, because I'm going to upload these videos to Instagram and YouTube. And really just kind of let you guys know what we're all getting ourselves into. First and foremost, I want to say that I am very, very new to this, so this is not by any means super duper professional, because I am just starting off. This is literally the first time I've ever done something like this, but I'm super excited to do it. So I ask that you guys just be patient with me, bear with me as I get to know myself as a videographer and as I get to know you guys and really find a way to really get my point across to you guys, and what I feel like is important to me, and also find a way to share with the world what's important to you as well. So without further ado, let's get into the channel introduction. So this channel is going to be a platform that I want to use to really start conversations about what's important to us as a society and to our generation, so that we can use our voice to really make change. I feel like it's important that we start on a small scale, you know, talking to our peers and to our family members and in classrooms and stuff like that, maybe at work, about what's really important and what's happening today. But then I want to use this channel because that is something that I already avidly do. I want to use this channel to kind of do it with people on a larger scale, to have more people engage in the conversation and to really bring the awareness of what I feel is going on and what I feel is important into the public eye, so that something can actually be done about it. And by no means is this channel going to be a channel where I just simply talk to you guys and do no actions behind it. I want you to know that I am super involved in the community and super involved in giving back. And so that is kind of what the whole motivation for this channel is to give you guys an opportunity to say how you feel, so that I can make people aware of what you feel and kind of connect with you guys and really just be able to build those relationships and change things that we want to change. So we'll be here talking about, you know, controversial topics, things happening in society, social justice and injustice topics. But then along with that, as we talk about, like, as we have these discussions, there will also be videos where I just post things to kind of motivate one another to keep doing what we believe in, to keep fighting, because there are definitely days I'm learning as I'm becoming an adult where I just feel like doing nothing, where maybe I'm just feeling down. And as someone that battles with anxiety and depression, I know that having someone to talk to and someone to motivate you and to believe in you is super important. So that will also be included here too. I'll just be telling you guys some, like, you know, motivational things and speaking to some of my experiences, and hopefully that will help to motivate you to, you know, live your best life, to do what you got to do on a daily basis to get up and make things happen for yourself. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing here. So now that we've said all of that stuff, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about myself. So my name is Taylor, but my nickname is Tay. I am 18 years old. I graduated from Greece Odyssey Academy in 2018, so June of this year. I now attend Monroe Community College as a human services major. I am trying to get my associates there and then transfer to a 4-year to finish my bachelor's. And then as I'm working in the field of clinical social work as a licensed clinical social worker, I plan to keep going to school until I get my master's, and then eventually, after I gain so much experience, I plan to be a professor and teach people who are pursuing the same thing that I'm pursuing right now at the college level. So those are kind of my aspirations and my goals. And then also to be like a public and motivational speaker as well, because it's making a really big difference in certain people's lives sometimes. And I know that because there are videos that I've watched from people that I watch them and I'm like, wow, this really makes me feel something, like I really want to do something about this. So yeah, in high school I was in a club called Mosaics, which is a social justice club. and we went to seminars on racism, interactive seminars on racism. We went to seminars on religious differences, cultural diversity. We talked about LGBTQ issues, bullying, and all those things that happen to us in our world today, and just making sure that everyone is treated equally. So that's something that I did. I also now intern in a program where I'm mentoring girls during the week. And really trying to spark change. So I'm not just sitting here, guys. I want you guys to know that I'm really advocating for people and really trying to make change happen and make a positive difference in people's lives. So really just encouraging you guys to really interact with me and to support me, because it's something that I'm super passionate about. It's just making sure that everyone has a chance to be somebody. So yeah. So another piece of this is I'm gonna answer 5 questions from this values interview that was given to me by my human services professor. She calls them value interviews. We basically just sit around in class and ask each other these questions, but I'm just going to answer a few of them from here so that you guys can really get a feel for who I am and what's important for me. I'd also like to ask you guys to comment below and tell me 3 things that are important about you and what you believe. And then in the next video, I'll share some of those responses, and then we can all kind of know who we're talking to. So let's get into these questions. Okay, so question number 1. Are you religious and do you believe in God? I am not religious in the sense that I follow a certain religion, or that I am of a specific denomination of Christianity, but I do believe in God. But the reason why I say that I'm not super religious is because I believe that in religion there are so many different aspects and so many different religions that I feel to be true. I am super spiritual though, so I go based off of energy. I function on universal things and stuff like that, and I kind of think that what's meant to be will be. Like the whole law of attraction kind of thing is what I kind of believe in. So yeah, I believe in God, I believe in a higher power. I just don't follow anything super passionately to where I'm like avidly going to church every Sunday kind of thing. It's the second question that I will answer. Would you change one thing about yourself if you could? I wouldn't change anything, actually. I feel like I've spent so much time learning to be self-aware and very self-reflective and to learn my strengths and my weaknesses. And I think that if I changed any one of those things, then I wouldn't be who I am today, and I probably wouldn't be sitting here doing this. So no, I wouldn't change anything about myself. I wouldn't change anything about my experiences, because that is why I'm sitting here today. All right. Another question. Are you likely to marry out of your race? So likely is probably not, but that's only because I have a boyfriend right now and we happen to be pretty close in race, but I mean we're both mixed with different things. But I do not discriminate, so if anything was to happen, God forbid, but if anything did happen, I'm not discriminating. We welcome everybody. Everybody's welcome. Well, I was gonna say everybody's welcome up in here, but that didn't sound right. So we're just gonna scratch that. We're not putting that in the video. Next question. What makes you dislike a person on site? I feel like that would be the lack of open-mindedness and this idea of someone being conceited. I feel like when you're too into yourself, you don't really have the ability to care a lot about what others feel and how they feel, and I feel like empathy is one of the major things. Empathy and love is super important in being there for one another and to help our society really function the way that I think it should. So I guess conceitedness and a lack of empathy and all that kind of stuff is kind of what makes me like, skirt, we don't want to hear from you. Just kidding, but no, for real. What are 3 things that I'm good at? I would say that I'm good at analyzing, I would say that I'm good at empathizing, and I'm good at speaking. I think that I'm very articulate, so I've been told. And I mean this in the humblest ways. I am not trying to seem like, a conceited bitch. That's not what I am. That's what I think that I'm good at. But 3 things that I could improve on, I'll say being patient. I will say being a better listener sometimes. And then also learning to think that everyone's mind doesn't work how mine does. So trying to be kind of understanding that everyone has a different perspective and remembering that in my close relationships is something that I think I could work on. I think that was my 5th. That's that for getting to know me, and I would like for you guys to share some fun things for me to know. You can DM me, you can comment on the video, you can email me, any of the things that you would feel comfortable doing to just give me a little bit of insight to who's watching me so that I can know who I'm talking to, and so that the rest of us can know who we're talking to, because this is a community-based discussion. So when you guys are ready, go ahead and comment. Be sure to share the page, be sure to follow the page, be sure to subscribe if this is on YouTube, if you're watching from YouTube, and just really know that I appreciate the continued support and that I am super excited to get into the next couple videos. Stay tuned for next week. Next week video will be on love and relationships. I've already gathered so much information from you guys. Be on the lookout for more questions, and until next week, I'll see you guys later. Thank you.